welcome. My name is Alicia. This is Project Vegan, where we bake vegan treats. So let's get baking. So today we're going to be making some Christmas vegan shortbread. It's a little bit early for the Christmas season, but I was like, you know what? It's always good to have it out there and so that you can find it later on and you can come back to it if this is something that piques your interest for a Christmas gift. Just wrap them in cellophane, a cute little bow, perfect Christmas gift. So let's get baking. You're going to want an electric mixer of some description for this one. I am using a stand mixer. You can also just use the handheld electric mixer, will work just fine too. You're going to want to start off by beating a 250 grams of vegan butter or margarine. Whoops. And I'm going to beat that. Once your butter's all beaten and creamy looking, like it holds stiff peaks and looks all whippled, you're going to want to add in a cup of powdered sugar. Or icing powder, whatever you call it where you're from. And beat that through. Once again, when it's all nice and smooth, I'm going to scrape down the edges because there's white all around them. But once it's nice and smooth, you can then sift in your corn flour and flour. I'm not going to be sifting it because we're keeping it easy, and also I don't love it, but. So we've got 1 cup of cornstarch. Oops. Again, it's quite soft and creamy like. I'm now going to add in 2 cups of flour and scrape down the edges as well. Again. Which should have been sifted. Now I've got a dough-like texture, so I'm going to lightly flour a surface on the bench and turn it over, and we're going to knead it. So I'm just very gently peeling it off the cake mixer. Now we've got all of it, we're going to knead it into a dough, nice and gently. It's a very, very soft dough, and we don't want to play with it too much. And you definitely want to make sure your bench is clean because it will pick up any little pieces of dirt that are on your bench. Alright, I'm quite happy with that. So I'm going to reflour my bench, and you're going to roll it out into a big piece that's about 0.5 centimeters. So like this big, this thick. So yeah. Once you've got all of them, you put them on a baking tray and keep your scraps because we'll re-roll them and make more cookies. You may also want like a palette knife or a spatula or just a regular butter knife to help you lift the shapes and get them off the bench. This is my first tray of cookies. I've still got 4 more, I'll put them on another tray. But I'm going to get these ones in the oven so that I've got them cooking. But I'm just going to use a fork and put little holes in each one, just straight across the middle. In all honesty, I'm not too sure why we do this, but it's always how I've known to do them. So I'm not going all the way through the bottom of the tray, by the way, just 1/4 of the way through, halfway through, just enough. I guess it lets them breathe. Anyway, they go in the oven at 150 degrees Celsius or 300 Fahrenheit for 30 minutes. So these ones are going in. And I'm going to put these last few ones on, re-roll my dough and use it all up. but I will see you when they're finished. These are how the shortbread turned out. They're a nice pale yellow colour and no golden edges, so they look pretty good. Hope you've learned how to make Christmas shortbread. You should make these for people's gifts and wrap them with a cute little bow, and they'll be perfect. Quick change of scenery because everyone wants to be in the kitchen because it's lunchtime, but I need to finish. So these are the second batch. They're a bit more golden than the first, but nonetheless still good. Nice and crunchy, cooked through the middle. Perfect shortbread. And vegan. So I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you send this to someone you know is vegan, or you can make it for people who are not vegan. That's the best part about it, right? Also dairy-free, allergies, egg-free, stuff like that. Makes a great Christmas gift. I hope you've enjoyed. Please consider subscribing. Hit that subscribe button and that bell icon so you get notified when I upload. Like this video to let me know that you're enjoying my content. And yeah, in the top information card in one of the top corners, I will link a Christmas playlist. I will begin a Christmas playlist of all my Christmas baking so that you can find it easy. And yeah, this is the first of many Christmas baking videos to come. So I'm excited for Christmas and I hope you are too. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.